Joining us right now to talk about that 3-year law and how it applies to removing these statutes, Sonny Brasfield. He's the head of the Association of County Commissions of Alabama. Sonny, good morning.
Good morning, Pat.
Hey, good morning. You and your group fought against that law back in 2017, wanting to keep that power to remove such statutes in the hands of local government. So why did the state step in and say, no, we're going to leave it up to a state commission?
Well, in local government, we call that preemption. Our position with the legislature was that this decision, and honestly, almost all other decisions, are better made at the local level by people elected at the local level who interact on a daily basis, who face the issues at home on a daily basis. So our position on this issue was again consistent, as we do with many others in the legislature, that things should be decided related to county government by the county commission. Municipal issues should be decided by the city council and not by the legislature in Montgomery.
Sonny, real quick, this was 2017. I mean, so many years have passed. This is not the first time that people talk about removing these statutes. So why that time? Why that year that move happened?
Well, things happen in the legislature for a variety of reasons. The bill had been introduced a couple of times before that and had not been able to make it through the process. Senator Gerald Allen from Tuscaloosa is the sponsor. I think he could speak more directly as to why that issue on that year. But from our perspective, we are right where we told the legislature we would be, that at some point the local community would say, we no longer want this statue, this monument on our public property. It no longer is productive for our community. And we said to the legislature at that time, don't you want the local officials to be able to do that? Then the legislature chose to go a different way.
All right, Sonny, if you can walk us through what's next for Madison County as it approved that resolution to start that application process to ask the state commission if they can go ahead and remove that statue.
Well, at this point, the commission will submit the application. The commission has been holding quarterly meetings. I don't think they've received an application before now. The way the statute reads, the commission will have 90 days to act. At the end of that 90 days, if they have not rejected the commission's application, then by operation of law, the application will be approved.
So we've already seen Birmingham, Mobile remove Confederate statues, local government paying the $25,000 fine, or at least saying that they would. Can it be as simple as that, just pay a fine?
Well, from the perspective of the association and our role in giving advice and assistance and technical assistance as well to counties, we're not in a position to say to a county commission, if you violate this statute, the penalty is reasonable, so just violate the statute and pay the penalty. That we don't think that we should be giving that kind of advice. That's why when we've spoken to other counties on this issue, we've given them the same advice that you should follow the law. I don't think that from a county government perspective, I should be giving advice to officials to violate Alabama law.
Sonny, we understand there was going to be a move to reduce the fine this year. It's right now at $25,000, but there was going to be a move to reduce it to $10,000, we understand. But of course, coronavirus and the pandemic kind of put everything on hold. Do you think it's likely that this will be readdressed anytime soon? Honestly, Marie, the bill would not have reduced the fine. The $25,000 fine that exists today is a one-time fine. The bill would have reduced the fine to $10,000 a day, but would have also inserted language that would have said every day that you don't restore the monument is a new fine. So the bill that was introduced in the 2020 session was intended to increase the penalty for those governments that might intentionally violate the law.
And as you know, Sonny and Marie, I mean, anything can happen at the Capitol. They can amend laws and so on. So it may vary. It could have been in a different posture as well. So we'll see what ends up happening. In the meantime, Sonny Brasfield, the head of the Association of County Commissions of Alabama, thank you so much for joining us and giving us all that information this morning.
You're very welcome. Have a great day up there.
Thank you so much. You as well. Time now 6:08 on your Thursday morning.